Hey there, it's Stephanie again, coming to you with one more item that, as a busy mom, I cannot live without. This item is my microwave egg cooker. It's super simple, super easy, and I can't live without it. It comes with 2 little cups that you can put in and do poached eggs with. My kids prefer that scrambled eggs, so I don't really use those a whole lot, but microwave egg cooker is right on. So I start with some ham. My kids like ham in their eggs, so put a little bit of ham in the bottom of there. And then I use my gravy shaker. Some people use a fork and a bowl. You could scramble them right in here. But because I make multiple days at a time, I typically just use my gravy shaker. So put 2 eggs in. And a little bit of water. I usually just use the faucet. Today I'm doing a measuring cup so that I can show you. Put that in. Shake it up. So instead of getting a pan out and a spatula and a rubber spatula and a bowl and cooking over the stovetop every morning, I prefer just to be able to toss it in here to the microwave egg cooker, pour the eggs over top of the ham, put the lid on, take it to your microwave. And in a minute and a half, you have scrambled eggs. I did some already so I could show you what they look like. So they come out in just this long, it's a little bit flat, but I typically cut it in half and give each kid 1 egg with a little bit of ham. And then a carb and some fruit for breakfast. I love knowing that I can send my daughter off to school with a warm breakfast. It takes me less than 3 minutes to get ready in the morning. Now I'm not saying a bowl of cereal won't do it. That's just not what I prefer for my family. So the other thing I like to do is I buy egg whites at Aldi, and I'll use 4 egg whites. I'll toss some onions, some peppers, some ham, in for a minute and a half, do the same thing and make myself an egg white omelet. Sometimes I'll sprinkle a little bit of cheese over the top, put the lid back on and let it sit for a minute, and it melts beautifully over top of that. So I love that this microwave egg cooker is super healthy. You're not using oils. You're putting in only what you want to put in. So my 6-year-old also loves to make her own breakfast. So sometimes I will make the eggs ahead, and she can pull them out and put them in the microwave herself, or I'll put the eggs right into the microwave cooker in the refrigerator the night before, and she knows that she's put it in for a minute and a half. Just remind kids always when in the kitchen that they need to be careful. Steam is coming out of the top of that. It is pretty warm when they pull it out. So that is our eggs, a minute and a half. And they are done. Warm, healthy breakfast to send her off to school with this morning. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining me, but stay tuned and find out what other 3 items a busy mom like me can't live without.